Hey guys, it's me, Kisameunlimited, and I'm doing a very special video. And most of the time, me and Spidey always do the Banlist banters. However, since the Banlist will be here in about 2 months, so the one thing I've decided is that I would make my own Banlist prediction video. These are a mixture of my opinion and the money aspect of Konami of what they most likely will hit. So the first card I want banned is Super Rejuvenation. That card, you see, I feel like Dragon Rulers have so much promotion, they don't need anymore. It's like from the ancient roots of the game, it's a common, it's not giving, Konami any money out of it, they're not making money. They're making money based off Drago Sack and Big Guy. This is my opinion of what I think will probably most likely happen, Pot of Avarice being banned. Pot of Avarice has been something that's been debated back and forth. I just say that from a money aspect, they're making Pot of Duplicity, where it comes with a huge drawback, not being able to attack. So I'm saying it makes sense they make something like that, if only to take away something like Pot of Avarice.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of other pots in the game that's not really...
Yeah, but they all have drawbacks.
Pot of Benevolence doesn't.
Well, that card doesn't do anything. It's like the difference is... Pot of Avarice has left its mark as being a little unstable, so they made Pot of Duplicity. So I feel like they might hit that. They might hit Pot of Avarice because here's Pot of Duplicity, and they could make money off of it, saying, here's it as a secret rare, you don't have Pot of Avarice anymore, go with the next best thing, Pot of Duplicity. So I just think that
from a money aspect, it makes sense.
Alright, now going into the limited cards. I want Go You Guardian back at 1. And see, because I always say Konami does one crazy thing each year, like, oh, bring back BLS, or ban something ridiculous. I just say...
Monster Bond, Dark Hole, something like that.
So I feel like, bring back Go You Guardian. That card changed so much in the game. Back then it was just like, I attack into a monster, take it, and use it with, like, plants, and just basically synchro with my opponent's monsters. But we're not in that kind of stage anymore. If you attack and exceed, it comes back with no materials. You summon 3, remember, there are 3 big guys in this format. You summon 3 big guys, you could take exceeds with materials. If you attack with something with Go, you want to be getting something with no materials. Plus, as for something like Big Guy, you could use your own monster, your opponent's own monster against them and use their effects with something like an exceed. You can't do that with Go You Guardian. Go You Guardian first has to swing. All Big Guy needs is a successful summon. People would debate, oh, they're making new level 6 synchro monsters, so it will, if that card comes off, it would take off the shine. No, it would just be a 1. Actually, it would promote them, actually. And the second thing is people are going to be like, but it has so much high attack points. Who the fuck cares if something has high attack points? They make shit like Blade Armor Ninja and then give, like, materials that could boost it up by 1,000, so you could do 64,000 damage in 1 turn. I mean, in all honesty, it's a card. Synchros don't do as much. In the format it was banned, Cold Wave was around, Giant Trunade was around, so it was guaranteed to get its effect off. You're not guaranteed that. Now we have Fiendish Chain, people are maining Compulse up the wazoo, it's Bottomless, 2 Trenchals now, 2 Mirror Forces, D-Prison, that card.
The list goes on.
Yeah.
And on, you can stop Go You with.
And I feel like Go You's time and place is different.
Go You needs more to get his effect off than Big Eye. Go needs to be summoned and
that's what I feel like. Big Eye is because you could just literally go Big Eye. I take your exceed, use its effect. Oh, also, I'll just pretty much just throw Guy on top, and I could attack during the same turn I used it.
Yeah, it makes sense. You made your argument.
Yeah.
They don't get it from there.
Then I said this in the Banlist banters. Spellbook of Secrets needs to go to 1. That card is the fucking Stratos to the deck, and they have Spellbook of Cypher and so many cards to copy Spellbook of Secrets. They don't need Spellbook of Secrets anything else but 1. That card needs to be at 1 to slow that fucking Spellbook deck down.
They need to make a ruling where it's like Spellbook of Secrets, that effect can only be activated once per turn.
Next, I want Gold Sarcophagus go to 1. That card is with the Dragon Ruler hatred again, because I feel like I don't like the whole Necrophase combo. I don't like how you banish it. You basically plus off just for banishing it. Consistency of your deck up the wazoo. In the end of 2 turns, you just get the monster. So you basically play it, you get a +1 off the bat. Plus, in 2 turns, you get your card off anyway. So I feel like I'd say Gold Sark would be good at 1, and it belongs at 1 now, so I'd just say that card should just go to 1. My last card to go to number 1 is Atlantean Dragoons. Mermills were topping the most, probably in the middle of the format. So I feel like Dragoons is probably the main card to hit. As much as I hate Diva and want that card to get hit, to bring back Trish and Bryonic, I can't say that. I have to admit where the card really shines, and the one that hurts that deck mostly is Dragoons. So Dragoons needs to go to 1. At 2, I say Book of Moon should go to 2. I know that promotes Empty Jar, and I hate Empty Jar, but it would help that new Ghost Trick archetype, and even help Spirits a little when they get their new support. But overall, Book of Moon is a kind of card where it was a staple back in the day. It's not really a staple anymore. Not everybody plays it. Yeah, I mean, some people are so used to new of those Forbidden cards. I like Lance and Chalice and Forbidden Dress. People play that now instead of playing Book of Moon.
Before it used to be Book of Moon and Shrink, then Book of Moon and Shrink. Now it's Forbidden.
Yeah. No. Then the next semi-limited card, Mizuki. I say Mizuki should go to 2 because I know there's combos with Lavalvo Chain to make that card a little deadly, but I say that card should just go to 2 because they're promoting those new vampire cards. And I'm saying the vampires need some zombie, help. So I feel like that would be something to help them. I'm basically looking at what Konami will try to promote with cards that are on the ban list to help those new archetypes survive. Next card, semi-limited. Blackwing Gale. I know people want to see Whirlwind go back to 2 or to 3, but I say started off with Gale at 2, because Gale's the weaker one, pretty much. It's just like, I'm saying Gale is weaker than Whirlwind. This card I go back and forth with. Fire Formation Tanky at 2.
I think it should go to 1.
I think it should go to 1 too. And it's weird because you see people doing that. Because remember, I played Constellas and I need it for cows, so I would like it at 3. But I'm thinking at it as an aspect where the card is busted as fuck. It's like Rhoda, but then people say, it's like Rhoda at 3, but people use the phrase like, but you could use 3 Rhodas in the same turn. Tanky you can only play once, but Tanky and Rhoda are different because Tanky lays on the field and it can be bounced or used again, or used for an effect for something like Bear. So it has multiple ways of using its effect. People are talking about, but it could get hit with an MST, not first turn.
Yeah, and that's going to stop the effect. Yeah.
I say 1, because of the MST part, plus they want to promote Bee-Juice, so I say 2 is where I know, but you see Konami, I'm looking at it from a money aspect. They will probably not want to hit it as much because it's the way that they search out Yamato. I mean, I don't agree with it. I don't like Bee-Juice either, but I think that that's a smart bet. At least put it at 2. Slow it down a little. I have mixed feelings about this. Spellbook of Judgment at 2. It's weird because Spellbook of Judgment just came out, and Konami needs to make its money off of it, so it's most likely that it won't get hit at all. I'd say it should at least go to 2, because the card is broken, and it's broken as all fuck. But as long as they would hit Spellbook of Secrets, I wouldn't mind it as much. Because with Secrets at 1, it's very slow at the back. But overall, Judgment has an amazing, crazy effect. I would really want to hear the motherfucker that made Spellbook of Secrets and pitched it to the other guys that work there. You think this is good?
That's like back...
I want to see it!
But that's like back in the day to try to say that they're going to touch both Secrets and Judgment Day. That's like saying back in the day that they were going to touch Wind Up Hunter and Wind Up Magician.
I mean, it's... I know it's most likely not that they're going to hit Judgment, but as long as they hit Spellbook of Secrets, I'll live with it. Last card that I think that should be semi-limited is Abyssphere. Only because it's a quick in to Megalo and Lindy and get your pluses off. I say that Dragoon should go to 1, but at least Abyssphere at 2 would slow the deck down, which is something that at least would be helpful to the game. The first card is Mirror Force. Mirror Force hasn't seen as much play anymore. It's like back then...
I yawned.
I know you yawn. I know you yawn in the videos. But the thing is, I say Mirror Force should go to 3, because I think so many people were taken off guard when Mirror Force went to 2, because we were all so used to the anime and seeing just one Mirror Force.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Mirror Force took its shot at 2, and it didn't do much. And there is not a single person, I think, that would play 3 Mirror Forces. There are just so many other trap cards.
No, but I think in today's format, with all the speed and all the OTKing, we would need more Mirror Force.
So, the last card I say should just go to 3 is Tsukiyomi. Tsukiyomi went from banned to 1 to 2, and we'll go to 3. That card has done nothing.
And it would help promote spirits a little bit.
It's to the point. Well, even if Tsukiyomi went at 3, it would not help spirits at all.
It's not going to make spirits crazy. Nobody.
So in all honesty,
so
technically, that's my whole ban list. I'll probably give one more rundown of the whole thing. One rundown is basically the 2 forbidden cards: Super Rejuvenation, Pot of Avarice. The 4 limited cards: Go You Guardian, Spellbook of Secrets, Gold Sarcophagus, Atlantean Dragoons. The semi-limited cards: Book of Moon, Mizuki, Gale, Tanky, Judgment Day, and Abyssphere. The 2 unlimited cards: Tsukiyomi and Mirror Force. In all honesty, that would be my perfect ban list, because at least it would hit Dragon Rulers. Spellbooks, Mermills, it wouldn't really hit much of Fire Fist, but those are what I would like to see get hit. They're not going to hit Dragosack. If they may hit Big Eye, but I don't see it likely as happen unless they reprint it first. So that's my ban list. And if you guys want to see Spidey's ban list prediction, he will make his own if this video gets 100 likes.